Continuing our study, going back and forth between extremely young Michael Jackson and older Michael Jackson, we have Michael at age 12, which is just mind-blowing, the sounds he made with his voice at age 12. His power, his range, his diversity. So, let's get into it. Especially with these older tunes where everything's like real acoustic instruments. I love to start with just a little bit of the band. The bass. Nothing like a Motown pocket, man. Listen to that bass movement. Just existing right behind that drum set, right? Drum set's carrying the beat, just laying back. It's not just nostalgia. It's so charming because it's so real. That sound, that kind of acoustics is needed, at least in my body, more now than ever. Cool chord change. Here those keys are happening in between the beats there. That's pretty awesome. And then they join together. Okay, let's... really notice until you get them in this format. Okay. No loops. Every one of these hits is different, right? Every single one of them. That is, there's a funness, there's a realness and a humanity to it. And intonation problems and timing issues but it all... I've said this before, you need a certain amount of slop, a certain amount of push and pull, and that connects us with the music. Perfection does not. Ooh, strings. Oh my goodness. Oh, you hear the completeness of that, and then you hear this. You can't, I mean, you can appreciate it as a whole, but being able to hear that. I'm just gonna let it play to the end. Oh. The genius of how it interacts with the rhythmic elements, I mean. Yeah. I haven't been on sessions this cool, but I've been in the room in, big multi-room recording studios where you've got the musicians all spread out and looking at charts, and you've got a guy in there conducting and the producer at the board. And I've been a part of those sessions, and it is absolutely magical when you have these A-list musicians and vocalists and from all different genres and all different players, right? You got string players, you got guitar players, you got bass players, you got horns or whatever. And to witness, to be in the room when this stuff is being recorded and to be in the middle of it all, it is a special, special experience. And it doesn't happen very often anymore. So if you ever have a chance to sit in on a recording session with all live musicians, do it. Like, maybe even travel to Nashville or LA where they still do some of this stuff sometimes and try it. It is such an incredible experience. Let's admire these vocals, shall we? Oh, that's cool.
Never can say goodbye. No, 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 I never can say goodbye. Even though the pain and heartache seem to follow me wherever I go.
Listen to how young he sounds. Oh, no, now I want to point something out. Listen to this.
Never can say goodbye.
He almost sounds like a bit congested, but listen to his vibrato here. And I've been meaning to mention this across this, the range of age of Michael Jackson, the recordings we have of him.
No, 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 I never can say goodbye.
Listen to that vibrato. Bye. It's a pitch variation, right? Vibrato, the pitch goes up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, like this. But there's also a pressure, like a tremolo in there.
No, 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 I never can say goodbye.
He used his vibrato way differently in later performances.
This wind is blowing my
mind. Later Michael Jackson had a lot less of the pitch variation. Mind, which is more similar to how the younger Michael Jackson is. Mind. And way more, almost exclusively, the tremolo side, the belly laugh, the pressure change. I'm really exaggerating both to make a point, but listen for that as we listen to the rest of these vocals. It's fascinating. I like both, and maybe this was a conscious change, sort of a genre thing, because I know he did. He used grit a lot differently, used his range a lot differently.
No, 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 I never can say goodbye. Even though the pain and heartache seem to follow me wherever I go. Though I tried to hide my feelings, they always seem to show.
Notice the ping he's got in his voice that goes in and out.
I'm
not trying to sing, I'm trying to just illustrate the ping. Though I tried. There's this dynamic movement of placement, even in that phrase.
Though I tried.
And you hear it. I mean, it distorts a little bit. It bites the mic, right? Though I tried. Also not, though I tried. It's both. It's both and. And even at age 12, he understood this. Just intuitively, natively, he understood it. Dynamic placement is what makes your voice interesting and what makes it engage with the microphones and our ears.
Though I tried to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. Then you tried to say you're leaving me, and I always have to say no. Tell me why, is it so?
Oh, that slide up to that pitch, but listen to why here.
Tell me why.
Hear the vibrato?
Why?
Right? Lots of pitch. Not why. Not like that. Both of them sound weird coming out of me, and I'm making that comparison on that note. But very different between young and old Michael Jackson.
Why is it so that I never can say goodbye? No, 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 I never can say goodbye. Every time I think I've had it,
Let's bring in the background vocals, shall we? These are special, really special.
then you try to say you're leaving me, and I always have to say no. Tell me why. Is it so that I never can say goodbye? No, 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 no.
Oh,
Never can
those chords, man.
goodbye.
The slides, the attitude, the imprecision.
Never can say goodbye, girl.
Say goodbye. Every time I think I've had enough, I start heading for the door. There's a
Great use of vibrato there.
I start heading for the door.
Heading for the door, heading for the door. Just, he's straight on either end of it, but he like lands in this pocket, yeah, and grounds in his vibrato. So cool. If you would like help exploring your voice in light of what inspires you about great vocalists like Michael Jackson, like developing vibrato, or getting your support, or the placement thing that I talked about, having your voice ping and really make an impact when you use it, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free singing course. I will help you, for free, pull things out of your voice you never thought were there.
I start heading for the door. There's a very strange vibration piercing me right to the core. It says, turn around, you fool. You know you love her more and more. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Is it so?
Is it so?
Don't wanna let you go.
Ah,
I never can say goodbye,
Never
girl.
can say goodbye.
what a performance. These lines right here.
Is it so?
Is it so?
Don't wanna let you go.
Now let's talk about the key here and his distortions. Is Michael thinking, I'm going to use distortion here? Absolutely not. Certainly not here. However, the producers and Michael know where to key these songs so that he's at a healthy balance of pushing his limit of his chest voice here, but not too high to where he has to actually strain beyond comfort. There is a little bit of strain going on here, but it's not an unhealthy amount. It's a balance. And this is something that, as I coach singers a ton, I get this comment of like, well, I should never strain. I should always be completely relaxed. And that's not totally true. There, a little bit of strain is good. Being locked in tension or straining over large amounts of a song is going to leave you burnt out and not able to communicate with the energy that you want to communicate. But entering into a temporary strain and a healthy balance over notes that you can then abandon out of, we hear him doing that over and over again. And so these professionals, these producers, all the people the musicians, everybody who knows Michael, including himself, they're aware of what his voice does in different areas and how he can lean in to different things. So finding the right key for your performance, for your comfort, allowing you to be on the edge of tension and strain, but not being locked in it, is really important and can make or break a performance or a song. Key is important.
Is it so?
Is it so?
Don't wanna let you go. I never can say goodbye,
Never
girl.
can say goodbye, girl.
Baby.
Don't wanna let you go,
I never
girl.
can say goodbye.
No, 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 no,
Ooh.
no.
Oh, I never can say a goodbye,
Never
girl.
can say goodbye, girl.
Ooh.
Don't wanna let you go,
Never
girl.
can
Listen to that agility. Just incredible.
Goodbye, girl. Don't wanna let you go,
Never can
girl.
say goodbye. No, 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 no.
No, no, no.
And you hear a lot of the oohs, like we hear a lot of that in later Michael Jackson. I love this performance because there's a lot of things that foreshadow where he's going. I think more so than some of the other younger Michael Jackson songs.
Never can say goodbye. No, 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 I never can say goodbye. I keep thinking that our problems soon are gonna work out.
You know, and particularly in this song, but in a lot of the younger Michael Jackson songs, he uses his head voice far, far less. And I know that from listening to interviews with Seth Riggs and Michael, that as he got older and his voice changed, he would use his head voice more because he wanted to stay up there. He did not want to necessarily adopt the lower chest voice sorts of things that were developing in his voice naturally. He would purposely still key things up there. And he's like, yep, I'm going to use my head voice. I'm going to develop my mixed voice. I'm going to sing with more distortions, but I want to be up here. This is where my energy is. He didn't change his primary range as he got older very much, a little bit, but not very much. He more changed his registration and his approach so he could exist in a similar range as he got older. That's fascinating to me. And he's not the only vocalist to do that. I was interviewing Sebastian Bach from Skid Row, who said the same thing. He sang a ton when he was young before his voice changed. And when his voice started changing, he's like, nope, I'm going to change my approach so I can still exist here because I love the energy that comes out of this area. It's cool. And it's wonderful that we have, I don't think, have recordings of Sebastian Bach when he's 11 and 12 years old. But we do of Michael, and we can see this progression and appreciate it.
But there's that same unhappy feeling, that there's that anguish, there's that doubt. It's the same old dizzy hang-up, can't do with you or without. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Is it so?
Is it so?
Don't wanna let you go.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going all out there, not abandoning into chest or mix, just letting it go. But he has enough stamina to get through this. It's awesome.
I never can say goodbye,
Never
girl.
can say goodbye, girl.
Ooh, baby.
Hey,
I never
baby.
can say goodbye. No, 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 no.
No, no, no.
Ooh.
Oh.
I never can
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this.
goodbye. No, 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 no. Ooh.
Oh, I love that kind of thing. There's this extra release.
No, no, no. Ooh.
Ooh. It might sound dumb, when I'm sitting here sort of putting it in my own voice, but these kinds of nuances show just how relaxed and intense he can be at the same time. How he moves in and out of strain or in and out of intensity and remains relaxed with this relaxed intensity, right? You watch him sing, and he's moving all over the place. He's not tense. He's intense, but there's this relaxed intensity that happens. And this right here, this small piece is perfect evidence of that from the vocals perspective.
No, no, no. Ooh.
Oh, it's a release, right? He's in. It's not just or not that kind of thing at all, right? Build up, release. Oh, yeah, no. Having that kind of relationship with your voice where you that's where it's at, man.
No, no, no. Ooh. Oh, I never gonna say a goodbye, girl. Ooh.
And it allows you to do that kind of thing. I never can say goodbye, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go there for a minute because you're not staying there. It's pure. It's inspired. It's not overthought. It's experienced. There's all sorts of techniques you can use to get vocal distortion out of your voice. But I assure you, at this age, he's not thinking about those. He's just emoting and expressing and budgeting with tension-free intensity and relaxation simultaneously.
No, no, no. Ooh. Oh, I never gonna say a goodbye, girl.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, no, I never gonna say a goodbye. No, 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 no. Ooh. Ow. Yeah. I never
him tapping his foot there at the end.
Ooh, oh, no. I never gonna say you goodbye. No, no, no.
Never can I say a goodbye. We hear a lot of what he does later. The seeds of that. It's every bit as good, right?
Oh, no. I never gonna say you goodbye. No, 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 no. Ooh, hey, yeah.
Okay, I want to listen to this back part again. I don't want to put the background vocals in and just enjoy it. The interplay between it's incredible.
Oh, I never gonna say you goodbye,
Never
girl.
gonna say goodbye, girl.
Ooh, oh, no.
Hey,
I never
baby.
gonna say you goodbye.
No, 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 no,
Ooh,
no.
oh, yeah. I
Listen to
never
that distortion.
gonna say you goodbye,
Never
girl.
gonna say goodbye,
Ooh,
girl.
baby.
Hey,
I never
baby.
can say you goodbye.
No, 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 no.
Ooh, ooh. I never can say goodbye,
Never
girl.
can say goodbye, girl.
Oh, no.
Hey,
I never
baby.
gonna say you goodbye.
No, 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 no.
Ooh, hey, yeah.
I never can say goodbye, girl. Hey, baby. No, 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 no.
Thank you for enjoying these Michael Jackson multi-track sessions with me. I so enjoy making them. Again, if you would like help with your own voice, taking your inspirations and figuring out what your voice can really do with my help, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. And here is a growing list, yes, still growing list, of Michael Jackson analysis videos, most of them multi-tracks, right here in this playlist. We'll see you for more.